Okay. Today I'm just gonna go over some of the product features that Atomy from the Atomy products that we have. Okay, so I'm not sure whether I have shared you the Hemohim funny story. So Hemohim funny story is Hemohim. We know that we're taking at least 2 per day to protect our immune system. Hemohim stands for hemoglobin hematopoiesis immune modulation. So it's not only boosting our immune system, it also helps to modulate. So if you have, for me, I had allergy reactions to seasonal dust or seasonal pollutions, and then it also helped me. It helps me to modulate it because you're having an allergy reaction, which means your immune is kicking too much, overreacting to certain substances coming into your body. But by taking Hemohim, it helps to modulate, it helps to calm down. And the ladies who has a menopause, which means your hormone imbalance, this Hemohim will help it to modulate the imbalance that you have. And you'll probably hear many successful stories, testimonies from the people who has many different symptoms, but by taking Hemohim, how it got improved their health. But not only with the intake, I have heard from people who has a skin issues, like extremely dry skin or people with eczema skin. What I have heard them after they're intaking it, once you still cut the Hemohim package, what you still see such still Hemohim stuck on that surface. So even though you squeeze till the last drop, once you still open the package itself, the Hemohim package itself, you still see some residue there, some Hemohim liquid there. So some people kind of rubbing on their skin, and they also see the improvement. Some people see the improvement on their skin. I actually heard it from a mother who has a child with extremely dry skin, so eczema prone skin. So after shower, she used to put eczema lotion for their kids, but once she got introduced to Hemohim, what she did after intaking it, she opened up a packet. She opened up a pouch, and then she put that Hemohim, that whatever left over, rub it onto her kid's hand and an elbow, wherever they have issues. And a couple of months later, they have noticed that the skin is actually like healing, and then this, I think, was a daughter. She scratched less. So compared to before, she wouldn't scratch much. So she said that the itchiness of the skin has been relieved a bit. Okay, the funny story is, so have you heard of people feeding Hemohim to their dog? I know I put it on the mood. This story was shared at one of the meetings that I went, and I have heard it from one of our sponsors. So one of the owner of the dog has to go on a vacation, and this owner have given this dog to the neighbor, and then this neighbor happened to be taking Hemohim. So what was happening? This dog, I think he's pretty old, so probably don't have much energy to bark or move around. So just probably like immobile, just sitting at the corner, probably sleeping whole day. But what the neighbor did, after they finishing the Hemohim, they open it up and they let the dog lick the Hemohim. So they've been doing it for a while. The owner was away for a vacation. So after the owner came back, after a week of the vacation, what they have noticed they noticed that the dog is coming and wailing the tail, and then start barking. So the owner was pretty surprised with the huge difference at any level of the dog. So they end up asking the neighbor, what you've been doing, what have you been feeding? So they end up sharing. They've been taking Hemohim, and it was good for them. So they figure probably no harm to the dog. So they shared how they've been feeding the Hemohim to the puppy, and then the puppy end up gaining his own energy. So this story has been shared to many people, and then people who do have puppies or who do have the dogs in their houses, That's what something they also try to their dogs. So that's a one funny story that I want to share. And I put it as a multifunctional toothpaste. We all know that Atomy's toothpaste is one of the most top selling product. And then even people don't really know about Atomy toothpaste. Once you mention about the yellow toothpaste with the bee picture on it, people will know. That's how popular our toothpaste is. And you all know that Atomy toothpaste contains a propolis, bee propolis. And if you want to know what's a bee propolis, just go Google it, and probably that information will give you more confidence to share our Atomy toothpaste beside your personal experience. The reason I call it multifunctional toothpaste, if you just search a little bit about the toothpaste, people will share how they've been using our toothpaste. So some people use our toothpaste for the minor burns. Even for me, so after reading that article, when I had a minor burn after cooking, usually what's the first thing you do when you have a mild burn? Because before, I usually put the Polysporin. That's what I have a first aid kit. So that's what I usually put it. But instead, I just put my hand on a cold water, and then right away I apply this toothpaste. And what I haven't noticed it is, you probably have experience with the minor burns. And once you have the burning minor burns, your skin start having that, the heat, and later it blisters, and then blister pops. It creates. And what happens once I put the toothpaste, the feeling that I used to have, the heat, it's gone. I don't have that. I don't have the uncomfortable feeling on my skin. And then, surprisingly, no blisters. So when I apply the toothpaste on the spot where I have a burn, I don't have the feeling or uncomfortable feelings at all. And next day, the skin is kind of dried already. So I think this kind of speed up the process of healing. So that's the one good experience that I had with the minor burns that I had. And when you have the cold sore around your mouth area, when you have extremely tired or stressed out, that's the first symptom you will have around your mouth area. People put the toothpaste, right? People put the toothpaste, and they notice that it kind of helps with the healing process. So you kind of speed up, and you don't feel the uncomfortableness with the symptoms that you have. There are so many people, so many things that people using our toothpaste for their personal needs. And I call it as an eat item for our pain relief patch, because this is something that we have shared many times on our Zoom meeting, that we're not only using our pain relief patch for the joint pain or muscle ache, we're basically using pain relief patch everywhere. And I think we also share the pictures how we can use our pain relief patch. And it's not only for adults. If you can see from some of the pictures, it also can be used for the little children, the babies. So no harm for using for little children for their bruises. So I call it as eat items. This is every household should have. So we can use for the headache, stomach ache, cold feet, or sinus problem, coughing, migraine. I just cannot keep on mentioning all the symptoms. So basically, all the discomfort or the illness that you have, you'll be able to relieve with a pain relief patch. So something you should have. Every household should have it. And if ladies, on your purse, you should at least bring one small pouch. Because when you buy the one box, it's $39 for the one box. There is a small 10 small packages, right? And each package will contain 5 patches. So total, you're having 50 pain relief patch. So if you divide it into $39, it's very, very affordable product. Okay, I'm not sure how many of you actually have tried. When you're looking at the mirror, I'm sure you can see where you have a deep wrinkles. not like a laughing wrinkles around your eye area, because of the facial expression. Probably some people do have a deep wrinkles, on your forehead. And what we've been tested with, some people do have a deep wrinkles. I'm not sure whether you can see the pictures clearly. One second. Okay. Here, let me just zoom it up. Okay. This is Atomy eye cream. And you all know what the Atomy's eye cream is for. It's not only for the eye area. Atomy eye cream is wrinkle functional, right? Wrinkle functional cream. So you don't only put eye area. Trust me, if you really just gonna put around the eye area, you're probably gonna finish this whole jar. Not even probably longer than a year. It's gonna take longer than a year for you to complete the whole jar of this eye cream, because what's the size? It's 40 milliliters. So once again, it's not only for your eye area. You're gonna apply it wherever you see wrinkles. So just put it all over your face. Some people even put it on the neck and then elbow. It's 40 milliliter, right? Okay, so I say deep wrinkles on the face. This is work like a magic. So what do? After applying all the basic skincare on your skin, and just for the forehead, right? If you do have a deep wrinkles on your forehead, you're gonna put the big thick layer, right? Not just a little bit about like eye cream, just a bit of a thick layer. Just don't use one finger, use kind of 2 or 3 fingers, kind of scoop it, right? Scoop it, and then put that thick layer on your forehead. Don't touch it, don't massage it, just gently spread around your forehead, and then let it soak, let it absorb to your skin. Two of the people that I know have tried it for 2 months, right? They have tried it for 2 months. They were surprised. They were even more surprised than myself to see themselves like less wrinkles. The deep wrinkles, it was kind of obvious to see, but now it was just like a few lines. So if you see any people concerning about their deep wrinkles, our Absolute Eye Cream, it has amazing functions to make it lighten up, right? But don't just put a little bit amount of eye cream. You have to put a thick, right? Thick layer to the place where you see a deep wrinkles to see the result. I saw the message from Tony that he said he used at least 3 products from the list that I have shared. That's amazing. Okay, so that's about it that I'm going to share with the product. I'm just going to unmute everybody if you want to.